Hey everybody, welcome back to the Prep Picks Report. We're getting organized here. We call this the 1st and 15 because we spend 15 minutes of the game, 15 minutes of the show.
Well, I did. You didn't go out to the show.
Talking just about the game of the week, the State Farm Game of the Week, Vista and RB in a battle for the Palomar League title. As we tease, David Flores is standing by, ready to talk to us. Mr. Flores, I'm just going to read your stat line. This sounds like a State Farm MVP performance to me. 18 carries, 90 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 receptions, 57 yards, and 1 receiving TD. And I'm kicking myself because I didn't play you in fantasy football. Young man, what a night you had in the biggest game of the year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's it? So David, don't get nervous, but there's probably 400,000 people watching right now. You just won the league title. Paul's wearing dolphin shorts under this desk, you can't see. How's it feel to win the league outright and have such a big game in front of your home team?
The coaches prepared us really good for this week. Coming in, it was senior night, and also we're playing for league champions. So we had to just push all that to the side and just play Vista football.
David, how much? Give us your dimensions. What do you tip the scales at?
Definitely 1 out of 10, so I go out of 10.
No, but how much do you weigh? How big are you?
Oh, I'm sorry, 240 right now.
240?
6 foot.
And what do you run the 40 in?
Like a 4.9.
All right, so you're a big, fast kid. It just looks like it hurts to. It looks like it hurts to tackle you. Do you have that a fullback's mentality of that? No one person brings me down.
Yes, definitely. Every time I get the ball, I always want to just try to run someone over and just have that thug mentality.
It seemed like Rancho Bernardo was worried about the speed and they were containing real well, and you took advantage of that going in the middle. Did you guys expect that?
Yeah, they had like 8 or 9 people in the box, so I just want to thank the O-lineman for making those holes, and I just had to play me.
It's nice being 250 as well.
I don't know if this is appropriate to talk about, but you're wearing an SDSU T-shirt. Have you any contact with Rocky Long at all?
Nah, sadly not, but hopefully soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. If he sees,
I need a fullback.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Strikeforce head coach Bert Grossman says he needs a fullback. David,
I'll be happy to join him.
Okay. Congratulations on the big win, and thank you for staying up late with us and hanging out.
Thank you, Paul, for having me, and hope to see you soon.
I guarantee you will. All right, so let's just talk about the big story tonight. Was the reason why we didn't do the pre-PR was this: the Valley View fire that initially looked pretty darn scary, and then I talked to Coach Gilster. He said the blazes was actually burning away from the school. The problem was access to the school. Escondido could not get there.
So we didn't do pre-PPR because you thought it was not safe enough for you, but it was for me.
Well, you're an expendable talent there, Bert. But if we lose me.
Yeah, that's true.
We lose a lot. You don't want to send Tom Brady out into the hazard. I believe our crew of Patrick Candler and Ashley Washburn actually tracked down Coach Gilster to find out what he had to say about the decision to cancel the game and what the makeup plans are.
I kind of got up on a hill and saw that the fire was kind of getting pretty intense, and then while I was watching the fire, I got a call from Coach Judd at Escondido, and we're talking about it. We're thinking that, hey, it's going to go out, so we'll still play the game. But as time went on, it got, a little bit more intense.
You've been a high school coach at Hoover, and these kind of things, you really can't.
We err on the side of safety now, as we should. I mean, there's no big deal. They play tomorrow night. It's not like they skipped it and they're not going to make it up. But it's a big game in the league, and they play tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. I mean, when the flames start cooking up, it gets your attention.
Especially if you're in studio.
Yeah. All right, one top performance we want to talk about this. We're going to see these highlights in greater detail. We actually did the city game of the week, a day game between Orange Glen and Santa Fe Christian. This is the final moments of the contest. That is Orange Glen going for the length of the field over the final 250 of the game. Ethan Villalobos goes to Cale Patterson, who is quietly one of the best running backs in the county. He's certainly putting up big numbers for the score. The Patriots win 27-24. We will see those highlights again coming up on the PPR. Last week, you left this thinking we were going to have one coach for the Strike Force Coach of the Week.
And
then
you changed it up on me.
We changed it up because Ron Berner's El Capitan Vaqueros won their first game of the season, but they did it over Granite Hills. So we deemed that the stunning achievement catching the eye of you. And so we called an audible. Ron Berner, the Strike Force Head Coach of the Week. Here's an excerpt from that.
All week long it was a great week of practice, and we just kept on preaching, especially the seniors. You know, this is homecoming. It's 60th anniversary. You know, you want to give everything you got. You can look yourself in the mirror and you can say that you gave every ounce that you had to give. And we lose or win, it is what it is, but you can look yourselves in the mirror. They're fighters, you know, they're not quitters, and they believe in themselves. And I've tried to explain to them, you win a couple of these games, you got a chance to get in the playoffs. You get in the playoffs, all the teams that you've played, you know you should have beaten them. So I think that's kind of the motivation that they're looking at, too.
Good. Rick, that was a good read.
Absolutely. I can't wait to invite Ron and the entire team to a game next year. And Ron's a better coach than me, so maybe he'll call a place for me.
So all the Vaqueros get to go, and there's a collection of on our
Absolutely.
website of all the Strike Force Coaches of the Week. They all get invited to a Strike Force game coming up. All right, we're going to have to take a quick break. You're done.
Whoa, can I advocate for Game of the Week next week?
Yeah.
Castle Park, 9-0 versus Montgomery, 8-1 for the league championship.
Very worthy. We'll consider that. Here's Brandon Stone. Start the wheel.
Woo, we just got back from tonight's game, but it's the game that we did this afternoon and the way it ended that you have to see in the Jersey Mike's City Game of the Week.
Well, it's the 26th annual Carlsbad High Noon Rotary Cup between the Carlsbad Lancers and the LCC Mavericks. Now, the Lancers have won it 13 times already, and the Mavericks only 12. Well, who will come out on top for the 26th annual? Find out coming up soon.
Do the Matadors get a magical win on homecoming against the West Hills Wolfpack? Find out straight ahead on the Prep Pigskin Report.
The East Lake Titans could win the Metro Mesa League Championship game with a victory tonight against Otay Ranch in our South Bay Game of the Week. Can they pull it out? Find out on the Prep Pigskin Report.
Yes, we're here with the best team in San Diego County, the Helix Highlanders. We're with Dirty Birds. Everybody say hi, dog. Everybody say hi. A big win tonight, confirming they are still the best team in San Diego. Check out Casey.
Hey PPR fans, it's week 10 and we are currently tabulating the results for the Hollandia Dairy Fan Fave and the Big Pig on campus. Here are this week's 4 finalists. First, we have the wide receiver and defensive back from Carlsbad, Cole Wright. Next, a wide receiver and a running back from East Lake High, Emiliano Lozano. Quarterback from Mount Miguel, Jacob Laverdier. And last, but certainly not least, a wide receiver from Rancho Bernardo, Jay Sean Williams. Next, we will announce the winner shortly, so stay tuned for more on the Prep Pigskin Report.